Let's make sure this is green. Bam, bam, bam. This gives me my push. What's it? Takes this reach. It's gonna be a quick one. Is it live? Yes, green. Okay. So I found the character on the Sketchfab. Let's see if I can find it. Actually, gonna do history. Was it Control H? History. Looking for Sketchfab. That's a newsfeed. Where you show me downloads or anything? I think I just wrote it once. Animated. There's. I'm just gonna. Yeah, this is the one. So I'll put the link in the description. But this animation actually is not. Whoever said this person is, they didn't. This animation is actually the motion capture in example in Maya, and they've applied it to the model. They've applied this effect to that model. Because I've seen this many years now. That's been out. Anyway, I will put a link anyway in the description. I'll just copy it. I'll do it now actually. Link to model. Okay, and what I'm going to do is make particles follow a joint. So I'm going to use one of the joints. So if I go to my new folder on the desktop, new folder, put that in there. Cool thing is, don't need the floor. And we don't need that, don't need that. Don't need that material. Scale it up a little bit. It's a lot of axes still. If you click on the mesh itself, you've got the things. Actually, let's get rid of all this. Let's get rid of this. Now we just have the main one. The axis. One axis with the mesh. There we go. So if we click on the skin here, you've got progress, which is the animation. You can put a mover, linear 100. I'll right click that and increase the duration. Right now it's in slow motion, that's fine. Gives us enough time to watch what we were doing. Now we want, say I want the particle stream to be coming out of the character's hand. So if we go to get an axis, I believe you get, is it set world? I believe it's set world. We'll see. And I'll use this just an axis in front. And geometry. Let's try particles system. Okay. And just make that smaller. So there we go. Cool. So we've got particle system in there. I'm gonna go module. I'm gonna say source. And just use a sprite so we can see something straight away. Couldn't change, add simulation. Like that. I was also gonna add, because when you change the source now, where is it? Oh yeah, transform. So in source you got this thing called transform, and I want to say matrix property. This matrix property, and if I click on, I believe it's a skeleton. I think it is a skeleton. And you get like a matrix array, an array like that. Just use matrix. I don't know how many is in there. I'll leave it at 16. I think that's. Am I doing it wrong? Probably am doing it wrong. What did I do it last time? Wait. Array. Oh, array indexer and then a matrix. So that's where that's why it looked weird. Okay. So I'll use the array indexer, matrix index. So array indexer and then change it to matrix indexer. And I believe you can just put that like this, and I think you can take that particle system and take it to that, and then choose which one. I think these are the joints, but it doesn't. It's really hard to know, but yeah. So you can see it's already. Let's find the better joint. So I'm just going to trial and error, find which one I'm doing, and let's try 6. It is doing it. It's just the position, wherever the position is wrong. So if I take simulation off of there, and I'll stop that mover. So I'll just reset that. Let's get this particle closer to wherever that body is. So let's see, what is it actually doing? Do I even need this? Let me see. I don't think I need that. Maybe I do. Was it? Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe that connected. I forgot. Actually, I saw it. That one. What? Not to be honest. Let's see. Let's find this correct position for it. There's a way to map it to the joint. Exactly to the joint. Was it because I messed up? Let me try start again. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to start again. Bring in the mesh again. I won't delete the axis. Maybe that's where I went wrong. Okay. I'll delete the floor though. And I'll delete that material. I'll keep all of that axes just in case I'm doing it wrong. Axis. I think it was set world. Hey Heather. Hi. Particle. I'm trying to get this particle system to follow the character. So that's the character. Scale this one up. I think it's this, to be honest. I think you mapped this one.
101.
Yeah, this one I just downloaded from the Sketchfab. But that's you can get this from the Maya. That's in the Maya library. This animation in the motion capture section folder. But I think if you go transform matrix properties, does this one then?
Heather plays 101. That's really good.
I think it's like that. I'm trying to figure out which way I did it. Is it that? No, then these must connect to the array. Array. I'm sure I did this before. Oh, array indexer. Okay. 5. Add the
Heather plays 101, XD.
right. Where is it then? This one I don't get. It's like far away. There it is. Look. Why is it offset? Let me check. I must have. No, that's the Christmas. I didn't even save what I was doing because I tried it earlier and I forgot how I'd done it. Something to do with this and this. Actually, F1. Get world. No. Where did I see it? Mesh. Is it on the mesh? Is bone index. That's what I wanted to do. That bone index. So is the matrix goes to that and then that goes to, yeah. Okay. And then you have this. Yeah. Okay. So he's right. So I'm wrong. But matrix goes to this. Eh. Go back. Check. Yeah, matrix index goes to skeleton. Okay, so we make sure the matrix goes to the skeleton. Like so. And then this goes to a join. So then why are you so far away from here? That's what I don't get. Because it actually does follow it. It does follow it, but it's just the axis is incorrect. I fix it manually. Let's do that. See how that, what's that doing? He's way too far out. No, that's wrong. This is not the right way to do it. Oh, look, that's the different joints. That's the different joints right there. So that's working. Cause that's going. That's like when I change the index, it's going through the different joints. Maybe it shouldn't be parented to that. Oh, that should look like we're getting somewhere. Closer at least. It's following it, but hey. Anyway, let's get that some more movement in this particle. So if we go to the particles now. Return simulation. Now we've got something. So when it moves, so we'll put the. There is it. Let's make this just loop with linear 100. And then let's go to the particles. Is it that way? Or that way? Add swirl? No. Let's add some collision. So there's a floor, we can add a floor. So if we push it on the. Doesn't really need a floor to be honest. Kind of annoying me that it's not working how I wanted it. Remap. And size. The other one, I don't want a sprite, I want sphere. So I want to use a mesh. Point 5. 0.5. 0.5. Why can you not follow this? Skeleton. Is there any way I can make this centered? Timeline. I'm gonna check. Let me check here. There must be something they're doing different that I'm doing wrong. So that's just doing the transitions, index, matrix. Actually, let's try it here. 1 second. I'll just copy this model and replace this existing one. See what happens. It might break it. It did break it. I broke it. Broke it. No. Oh, I could try it. Nope. It's not there. That looks closer then. Yeah. Not that. I have no idea which joint. I'm just trying to get this closer with the. Isn't there a way to see which joint that is? That's a bit. That seems to be the main body. I don't know. I don't know. I'll change this to station center. Does that have an effect on it? Does he do anything? No. I'm like fighting this thing. Okay, we could just pretend that it's dancing with the particles. I don't know. I kind of given up on it now. Let's try gradient. Gradient on there. Then apply. Or what? I'll not do it like that. Material. Base color. Gravity. Where's gravity? Dun, dun, dun. Up away, please. On the plane here, I want to change that from kill to bounce. It's still not bouncing. Kind of bouncing there. Okay, and more gravity. See what happens if I axis error. Let's use a revamp. Let's make a instead of just the boring gradient. Let's just do random color. Remap. There's a rewrap. That one. Oh yeah, on the move, the animation's a bit annoying. I'm just gonna turn swing on, so it plays back and forth. Where's it? Particles. The bounce doesn't. Do? Where's the reflection? Bum 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 bum. Remap. Random color. I don't know. Maybe I should have done it more than once to get it right. That make those slower. Their speed is so fast. I don't know. That's kind of annoying me. I'm gonna find something else to make. Let's find something else to make. Something more useful. Okay. Let's look for something. I don't know. Motion graphic. There's Pinterest. Pinterest. Okay. Let's find something cool to make. This stuff. Let's see. Let me just check 1 second. I think we can make that. Bum 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 bum. Bam bam bam. Mm. Do-do-do. See if we can do that. Let's see. This scale. Taller. Interesting. Add more segments in there just to smoothen it a little. That maybe. I just turned it into an object. Then I wanna make it into this. See, I think it's loop or plane cut. Plane cut. And what's it? I don't know. To work like that, and then I can increase the number of cuts. Then in the wrong direction. More. Perhaps more. Maybe something like that. That looks kind of. I think that looks kind of like it. Or maybe a few more cuts. Not too sure. Let's just increase the count. I think that. Something like that. Where is it? I use mainly Maya. Well, there should be like an edge to spline. Edge to spline. There we go. If I take just that, 1 second. I just want to see if I need. I just take that spline. I'm just gonna put tags on that. Live link it. Come on, live link. Let's refresh. I'll go in here. Live link. Geometry, live link. Update. There we go. We get the spline anyway. Hey. Whoa. That's kind of cool. The spline came in. What about, should I add this in? Let's add this in as well. Update that. Go back in here. Say update. Got the material. Why's the mesh not going through? Delete that. Live geometry. Try it again. There we go. There's the mesh. That's the spline. Nice. Now, what did we have to do? It's got dots. Lots of dots. A grid. Some rings. Okay. Make that bigger. Is that transparent or is it? Yeah, there's no mesh. So I mean, we can keep the mesh if we want, just in case we want to change it. I don't know. What happens if I just done a room light on that? Yeah. Let's block that for now. Doesn't look too. Grid lines. Does this have any options? Transform, skinning, mesh, tessellation. Can I use an arrow maybe? Errors. Arrow. So make it should have like extrude. I know you can do it with, like. Now I forgot how to. Let me check. I forgot how to make my errors map. It's like maybe it's just too late in the day, but let's go to the Christmas tree. There's Christmas tree. Christmas. Yeah, arrow. So I just did use an arrow, and then I connected to there. Yeah, the file. So I can use. I don't need the anchor. Just be able to just do that. Get the tube. But it doesn't crash. Eh? Oh, this is the wrong one. Go to this? No, doesn't like it. Does not like it. And I'm doing it wrong. Which one's this? Arrow. Path. This is arrow anchor. My fault. Arrow path. My fault. Where is it? Not working? That's the bounding box. For that. This is not applying to it. I don't know. Not going how I want. I mean, I can do this. I believe I can get circle. And is it a sweep? Like 10 or something. Even smaller, 2. Maybe even smaller. At least I have a mesh. I don't want it. Let's actually, before I do that, let's just see if that works before I convert it to a mesh. Did that do anything? Update. I think. I mean, geometry live link. There we go. That's the geometry. That's what we're doing. Cool. Now the material. I can go up and in draw mode. Can do lines. Whoa. We can control it. I do rim. Wireframe. None. Does it have any control on that? Sprites. Color. Those lines are so thick. Let's go back into here. Make this even more smaller. 0.2. That looks better. Material. Some pearly noise. Bam, 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 bam. That's actually a weird effect. Well, I don't even know what I created there, but it's looks like horrible. This is tubing, isn't it? My brain's not working today. What's path? That kind of looks cool. I'll just put the other way, rectangle. Uh, 90. Let's see if that does it. Nation. And this rim, so maybe I can just do that. Yeah. I'm just making this up as I go along, but there we go. Get another spread. Oh, not those, please. Don't need that, don't need that. Dun, 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 dun. Shift this a little bit and fudge it. There we go. Not perfect, but they're good. Back into the draw mode. I don't know, I might even add Berlin noise, a little bit of this to here. Oh, wow, that wasn't even flat. Eh, Not sure about that. It's way too. Doesn't work. It's not work. Like it, but I don't like it. Circle. Cylinder, maybe. I don't know what that is. I have no idea. Something though. Drop that tessellation down, we get a triangle. Make it a slightly thicker triangle. Oh, don't want to animate it, but there we go. Something like this could be, and it could be anything. Hey, doesn't matter. Should go to sleep soon. Save me from myself. That looks kind of cool. Anyway, this monstrosity, I don't know what you call it, it's terrible. Terrible. Definitely a lot more thought needs to go into it, but just messing around. What happens if I try to turn depth of field on? See anything happening? And looks terrible. Terrible. Doesn't blur how I want it either. I can never get this to work correctly. I can see they're doing it, like flipping. There's no blur in it. There isn't enough samples, I don't know. Very high? Kind of blurring it. Same parts of it. We give it a color tint. Correction maybe? Color correction even doing it? Color grading. Oh, that's nice blue. Just imagine you just zoom in. Yeah, we don't need to see the rest of it where it's horrible. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here. Might have not been any use, might be of use. Could spend time making it look nice. But I'm going to bed. Okay, I'll see you later. Have a good night. Thank you for watching, dropping by. Maybe it was of use, I don't know. I didn't even try to animate anything. I wanted to put an arrow and have to animate. But I'll definitely come back to this. But where is it? That and that. That's a blue version. That's just a cleaner version. Maybe I had too many points. I think I did have too many points. And I should have stuck with the display, because I already had the spline. I just need to add the dots. Yeah. I know how to fix it and how to make it look like that. Rectangle. Oh. Let's close it. Close. Just don't save. I'll make a better version and then come back maybe on the weekend. But have a good night. Thank you for dropping by.